Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to Emerge Kenya TV. We hope you're doing well. We are so honored that you could join us. Thank you so much. I want to take a moment and appreciate each one of you for your continued support. The best way to support this channel is by sharing our content, liking, leaving a comment, and subscribing if you haven't yet. When you do these things, YouTube will promote or make our videos to reach a wider audience. Let's now get into the video. Did 30 million Kenyans apply for the DV or the Green Card Lottery? The deadline to apply for the 2024 Green Card Lottery was November 8th this year. The new Member of Parliament of Lang'ata in Nairobi, Honorable Felix Odwal, also known as Jalango, sent out a tweet that 30 million Kenyans had applied for the Green Card this year. According to the national census carried out in 2019, the population of Kenya was about 50 million people. So if we go by the tweet Jalango sent out, more than half of Kenyan population applied for the green card this year. Is this true? And did 30 million Kenyans apply for the green card? And where did Jalango get these numbers from? Well, to be honest, this cannot be true, since the numbers will be published next year after the results are out. If we go by the numbers from previous years, there's no way to account for Honorable Jalango's numbers. According to the US Department of State, only 173,218 Kenyans who had applied for the 2023 Green Card Lottery in 2021, and about 4,877,931 Africans also applied for the Green Card Lottery in 2021. So going by these numbers, we don't see a reason why there will be such a huge rise in numbers in 2022. I also wanted to answer some questions that came up since our last video on the Green Card Lottery. Someone asked if the Green Card Lottery is the only way someone can immigrate to the US. And of course, the answer is no. There are other ways someone can immigrate to the US, like through marriage to a US citizen. A close relative in the US can also petition for you to get a green card. Job opportunities can also give you an opportunity to migrate to the US. And also a large investment to a US company, whether you own it or a partnership, can also make you immigrate to the US. Another question that came through was the cost of green card lottery. Applying for the green card is free of charge, but the processing and the interview process, if you win, is not. I will now break down some of the costs involved. There's a medical fee which is about 400 to 450 US dollars for an adult and 200 to 300 US dollars for a child. This is done through a contracted doctor or facility by the US Embassy. There is a 300 US dollars visa charge to be paid at the US Embassy when you go for the interview. If your visa is approved, you have 6 months to move to the US. There is another 220 US dollars charge for getting the actual green card, but this can be done when you are already in the States. The total cost so far is 1,000 US dollars, which doesn't include the transportation to and from the embassy or the medical. The other cost will be the air ticket and travel expenses to the US. And this will depend on which state you'll be going to or where you are traveling from. And also, the time of the year will determine that too. You'll also need some cash for your expenses when you get to the US before you are able to settle down. It will take a few weeks for you to be able to get the Social Security card, which allows you to work and also to obtain employment. And now this brings us to the last question that was asked. Do I need a host to move to the States? And how do I go about getting one if I don't know anyone in the US? During the interview process, you'll be required to give a physical address of where you'll be staying in the US. And that's why you need a host, and also to ensure you have a soft landing in the States. So the answer is you will need a host. And the easiest way is through your circle of friends and family. You can ask in your circle of family and friends, if they know someone in the US who would be willing to host you when you get there. Another way to get a host is through social media. There are groups of people in the diaspora that have formed groups and social media circles. So I'm sure you can be able to reach out there and see if somebody will be willing to host you. We have now come to the end of our video and we appreciate you so much for watching. Kindly like, share, leave a comment or any questions you might have, and also subscribe if you haven't yet. And until our next video, have a good one, be blessed, and cheers. Bye bye.